My name is...
Sorry, sir, but I'm afraid the office is closed for the evening.
I'm here to see Tom Reed.
Mr. Reed is currently unavailable, but if you'd like to make an appointment, Mr.
Fisher. I used to work here.
Security alert.
That's my name.
Howdy dudes, it is the one, the only Drac. It's a big ol' yowie wowie because I am ranking the Far Cry villains. This video was meant to be coming out when I did the Far Cry ranking video, like ranking every single Far Cry game, but I got pushed it back because I made it, next breath, it crashed, and I was like, oh, where is it gone? So I'm redoing it. Yeah, I'm redoing the Far Cry villain ranking because everything crashed, everything broke, so enough yattering on, let's get into the video right now. So Dr. Krieger, the first Far Cry villain. To me, it's not rememberable, it's pretty trash because it's really easy to defeat. Like, you get all the best weapons in the end, that's it, boom, done. I was literally playing hard. I was like, is this hard? This is very piss poor easy. He used the jackhammer and the P90 to defeat the boss. Like, I like Far Cry 1, like the mechanics, the water. Like, I told people, hey, the Far Cry 1 is so good. Look at the mechanics. The mechanics are so good. For that time, it is such a great game. And so today, I think it's a masterpiece. Like, how they did the water mechanics, the shoot mechanics. There's so much mechanics. Enough yet around, but overall, I just think the boss is really easy. If you use the jackhammer and the P90 on the boss, yet again, I was playing hard, just defeated him really easy. Like, I don't hate Far Cry 1. I just think the boss is very lame and just very easy and forgettable, and that's why he's in trash. Like, and I couldn't remember him, so I literally had to type his name quickly and say, oh wait, that's his name, Dr. Krieger. Okay, I just remember he like turns into like a massive mutant. The biggest problem with Dr. Krieger, he's not rememberable at all. There's like no quote. There's nothing really standing out. I'm just like, wow, he's rememberable. There's just like, oh wow, it turns into a big mutant. Cool. Wow, that's cool. But the thing is, like Vaas, what makes him so iconic is how it looks, his quotes, the definition of insanity. You'll remember it, go, wow, that's cool, and how he acts, his mannerism. There's so much stuff about Vaas and Montenegro. With like Dr. Krieger, there's nothing. There's literally nothing apart from his turns into a big mutant. That's literally it. So yeah, he's going in trash. Far Cry 2, the Jackal. Wow, the Jackal's like really memorable because he's really mysterious. He's like, what is this dude? Who is he? And you finally meet him. You go, wow. Who is this guy? And you still don't know much about him. You're like, who is this guy? Is the Jackal his code name? Is it his real name? What is about the Jackal? It's like, who is the Jackal? It's like, when you find out about that Easter egg in Far Cry 5 about the Jackal, I think he's still alive. I think the Jackal is still alive. I think the Jackal is the Far Cry 1 protagonist. Some people don't believe that, some people do. Me, I believe it. But with the Far Cry 2 Jackal, I think he's really memorable because he's really like mysterious. You don't know much about him, just, oh, he's a Jackal, he's an arms dealer. That's really it. And near the end, the best bit, wow, the best ending. Don't want to spoil it, but play Far Cry 2, the ending is so good. I mean, it is one of them endings you probably like go, wow, this is a good ending. Like, it's up to like levels of like Far Cry 3, Far Cry 5, the levels of that. The ending is really good. Didn't really like Far Cry 4 ending, but get into that another day, another ranking. But overall, the Jackal's like mysterious. That's what makes him really good. It's like you want to know more about the Jackal, but you don't. The Jackal literally just gives you a bit of information about the Jackal. You're like, I just want to learn more about this geezer. This geezer's really, really interesting. And literally, Ubisoft's like, oh, okay, this is a bit about him. It's like, okay, that's just it. That's it. I want to know more about him. Why does this? Why is that? Why is this? There's so many questions. Like Far Cry 5, the Easter egg was like, I want to know more. Can we have like a spin-off game about the Jackal with like Vaas or any other villain? But the Jackal's literally just a mystery character. So today we don't know much about the Jackal. Like, it's never been brought up like any other Far Cry game or any other villain. That's what I mean. He's not really like a villain. He's just really mysterious. I mean, you could consider his actions villainous, but I wouldn't. But the dude's very mysterious, and please, oh please, Ubisoft, please make like a spin-off about the Jackal, because you know what I mean. It's like he's interesting. He's very interesting. So I'm not yattering on, but yeah, God tier, definitely. Man, the myth, the legend. That's right, Vaas Montenegro. That's right, God tier. There's no ifs or buts around that one. He is God tier. He is so rememberable. There's so much stuff. There's so many quotes. Yeah, again, there was quotes the definition of sanity one, but this is not really a quote, but how he says, "That is crazy." I really like how he says that. I don't know why, it's something about how he says that is crazy. It's just like really sticks out. And also I really like the short like little movie of like Vaas Montenegro. You can watch it on YouTube. Also about Vaas Montenegro, without Michael Mando we wouldn't got the legendary Vaas Montenegro. So big hats off to Michael Mando. This is what I really like the actor, not just because his Vaas Montenegro is really underrated. I'm really happy he's got some more work because he played in the Better Call Saul. Don't want to spoil it who character plays, but go watch it if you haven't. And also Trevor Phillips. I mean, Stephen Ogg, you can't call him Trevor Phillips because he might get triggered. But yeah, Stephen Ogg plays in it. And also, I think Michael Mando is literally the star show in it. I don't know. It's just so, remember some of the scenes with Michael Mando in Better Call Saul. It's like, yeah, I do like Saul Goodman, but I do like Michael Mando a bit more. I know he's just playing Vaas. I know some people say that, but I don't. It feels a bit different. Like Vaas Montenegro was a bit more crazy. But yeah, again, go watch Better Call Saul. Big hats off to Michael Mando for creating a really legendary role for Vaas Montenegro, because without him we wouldn't not got the legendary character. Like Vaas Montenegro's original design looks trash. I mean, utterly trash. It's like he went to Ubisoft Studio. This is what I heard around. Is like you can look in interviews and what people said. He basically went to a Ubisoft interview and just went dressed like Vaas Montenegro and acted like him, and he got the part. Big hats off, because without Vaas Montenegro we wouldn't had all the great Far Cry, because a lot of Far Cry copied the template, copied the formula of Far Cry 3 and Vaas Montenegro, how the villains meant to be. Only one that didn't really copy with was more like the Jackal, because the Jackal's more mysterious, and yet again the Jackal is completely different, like different villain altogether. Like they've got different manners, and like with the Jackal's more mysterious. I never said that word, but I'm sorry, but he's more mysterious. He's not in your face. He's more in the backseat with like Vaas, Pagan, the father, the guy from Far Cry 6. I can't remember his name, but yeah, again, all them are in your face. Far Cry 6, the main villain, you wanted them to be more in your face, but yeah, again, they all copied the same type of formula, what Vaas was, yada altogether. Vaas Montenegro in God tier. Another Far Cry 3 villain who wants to be a wannabe Scarface. Yes, he's literally a wannabe Scarface. That's literally it. Some of the shit he spews out, I'm not saying it's trash or mid. He's just like, oh, he's good. I like him. He just reminds me of a wannabe Scarface. I never keep saying, but that is literally the truth. And how can you live up to Vaas Montenegro? I do think Vaas Montenegro should have been in the main role instead of Hoyt. Yeah, Hoyt is a bit spooky in some areas when he lights the guy on fire in a little cage. But the thing is, it kind of wears off. I think Vaas is more spooky and more scary because he's very unpredictable. He is. He's like, you can't really predict what he's going to do next with Vaas. He's just so unpredictable, he is. And with Hoyt, he's just literally like Scarface. That's the best way to put it. It's just literally like Scarface. And the whole scene at the end, when he cuts your finger off and you have a little knife fight, it's alright. It's a cool scene, but when you wake up, you're going, oh, what happened here? What did Jason do? Did he go berserk mode? I mean, I do like that scene. It's like the knife fight scene I don't really like, but when you wake up from the berserk mode, you can go, whoa, what happened here? What really happened? But he's not a bad villain or trash or mid. He's very like, yeah, he's cool, but yeah, again, it should have been Vaas Montenegro through the whole game, but instead it's Hoyt. I'm not giving Hoyt a lot of shit. I just think Hoyt should have died first, and it should have been like Vaas, but quote unquote Vaas died. Remember, Vaas quote unquote died. It's like it was really obvious Vaas didn't die. I'm not spoiling it, but it's just so goddamn obvious Vaas didn't die. It's just felt like Ubisoft didn't know what to do yet with Vaas Montenegro, so they left him like in the back room, like, you go to the back room for a bit, or left him on a shelf for a bit, and they went, hey, go, you go in the back room while leaving it on a shelf, and we'll figure something out with you soon. And they did. They figured something out with Vaas Montenegro, and I think it was a bit like, yeah, that's cool, but yeah, Hoyt has to be, it's good. Yeah, again, he can't be God tier. I don't want to ramble on anymore, so yeah, moving on. Buck, who likes to fuck, another Far Cry 3 villain. Yeah, or Buck, who likes to But the thing is with Buck, he's really memorable because he's very like you know what I mean, weird or very sexual sometimes in some areas. You're gonna go, oh, this guy gives me a lot of the Freddy Krueger vibes in a lot of areas. And there's also a Rainbow Six Siege character called Buck. I always say, oh, let's go play some Buck. Who likes stuff like that? With Buck from Rainbow Six Siege, they're not both the same, but it'd be pretty cool if they give him a skin from the Far Cry 3, like Buck. That'd be really cool. But with Buck, he's really memorable because he's just really Freddy Krueger like, if you know what I mean, the R word, I can't say it on YouTube, but he gives you that vibes. He does, you know, the Nirvana song, Wraith Me Again, he gives me them vibes. I don't know why when he grabs his crotch, he goes, all that stuff, and he was it's like split open, and some of the scenes he does, it's obvious he's a sick, twisted son of a bitch, and I'm pretty sure they did it on purpose, so giving you that whole Wraith vibes. So yeah, he's definitely going good because he's just like, I haven't seen any other Far Cry villains like him, and yet again the whole thing, Buck likes to, yeah. But and then the whole scene when he puts his hand over his mouth and goes, I can't remember the scene, but it goes like something like that. I go, oh yeah, this guy is definitely Freddy Krueger vibes and the Wait Me song from Nirvana. But overall, I don't see any other Far Cry villain like this dude. It's really memorable because he's just one of the kind, and I think they only just got away with it because, yeah, it's very like hinting at what he is doing, and if he's not doing that, you know what I mean, Ubisoft's giving you that vibes. He is going to do that to Jason Brody's friend. I think it's his friend or brother, I can't remember. But overall, that character doesn't really remember. Just remember the lot of the book, what that scene. The knife fight scene is okay. Oh yeah, he's going in good. That's right, Pagan Min in God tier. I just thought, you know what, I'll just put him straight away in God tier and just go, yeah. I really like Pagan Min. Yet again, he doesn't feel like a villain like a lot of the stuff with AJ Gali. It feels like the Golden Path. It just feels like the Golden Path, whatever the name is. I don't really care because I hate the Golden Path. I despise the Golden Path. I think they are probably the worst fucking faction in like Far Cry history because they are slim shady to fuck. I hate them. I despise the Golden Path. I'd rather side with Pagan Min. Yeah, he's evil also. It's just like, yeah, Pagan Min is evil, but the Golden Path is even more evil. Some of the shit they do. But Pagan Min, God tier, a lot of the scenes he's done, but I wish there was a bit more of Pagan Min. And yet again, I never kill Pagan Min at the end because he just hands you everything. You go, there you go, have everything. I don't know why you wanted the Golden Path, and even you be best friends with like Pagan Min at the end, you know, the little secret ending. You know what, I'm gonna say that's the canon ending because I hate the Golden Path. I fucking despise it. I know I keep saying it, but so yeah. Definitely in God tier, Pagan Min. A lot of the scenes, you're going to want more of them. And I do like his little cool little knife pen, or his blade pen, his bullet pen, whatever you want to call it. But overall, cool knife pen, knife bullet pen. How many times can I say that? How many times I can call it with like all that crap? But yeah. God tier, yep, let's move on. And I'm counting Yuma in Far Cry villain history. Yes. I still think she's a great villain. She is really mysterious, but she is the right hand or right woman or right hand man for Pagan. You mean right hand woman for Pagan? I hope that makes some sense. But overall, Pagan is a really cool character. So he gets his badass chick with him. I mean, she is really cool. I hope we get some more. We probably won't. She'll probably be like the Jackal, like, oh, really mysterious woman, really mysterious. Oh, you don't know much about her, so yeah, moving on, all that stuff. But yeah, she is really good. I enjoyed a lot of the scenes. I enjoyed the jail scene when she turns like a big spider. Just wish there was a bit more about her. So she's going in mid, just because you don't really know much about her. It's not like the Jackal, you know bits and pieces, but literally don't know much about Yuma. And she's just literally the right hand woman, right hand man for Pagan. And that's the main thing with Yuma. She's just literally in the jail scene. She turns into a big spider. And that's really it. So yeah, she's going in mid. I just wish there was a bit more about her. So, Far Cry 5, the villains. So first off, the father, or aka Joseph Seed. So the father is definitely God tier. Like, I really like the father. I think it's pretty obvious my picture is the father. I got a tattoo of the father. I got a tattoo of Vaas also. But the thing is with the father, I think it's just really remember, like, with the father, this shit kind of happened, because a lot of stuff he says, like, if you look into, like, a lot of the cults, like, a lot of stuff what the father spews out his mouth, literally, this shit can happen. Like, it's really easy to, like, kind of brainwash people and talk to them, say, "Look, the end of the world's happened, the end of the world, get in your bunkers, if you don't, sinners will burn, and they'll all die." And the thing is, the father's literally, this shit has happened before, by the way, like look at Jonestown, look at, what is it called, David Crash. Like massively, the father is based on David Crash and Jim Jones. Like, it's very obvious. Like the Waco siege, the Jim Jonestown, like a lot of the stuff is based on that. The father is. It's very scary because this shit can literally happen. Not the whole military thing. It can, but not how Far Cry 3, but how Far Cry 5 has it. But like, it's unbelievable, that bit is. It's really Hollywood, but the thing is, this shit can literally happen. Like the whole cult of personality, getting into the cults. Like, still today, people get into cults. I'm not lying to you, a lot of people get into cults. And it is one of them things, it is scary, it's very realistic. And this is what I really like about Far Cry 5, because it is on the nose. This is like the closest thing what Far Cry has done. Like, it's like, you can say Far Cry 3 is realistic, because you can go to like a beach and some crazy pirate can kidnap you, like the Somali pirates, all that stuff. But the thing is, I believe Far Cry 5 is literally on the nose how realistic it is, and this shit still happens today. Like, the Somali pirates are still big, but not as big. But like Far Cry 3, like, you wouldn't go on an island and become a warrior and all that stuff. With Far Cry 5, yeah, you probably bump into a cult, become a cult. It's very, like, on the nose. This is what I really like about Far Cry 5. It's like the closest thing what Far Cry has done, like becoming really realistic. I like games that are realistic. That's why I'm a big fan of Rainbow Six Siege, a lot of Tom Clancy games. I really like games like that. It's like, I enjoy realistic games and realistic movies. That's my big thing. I like support a realistic, like John Wick is a bit realistic here and there. Yeah, it's a bit stupid every time they can jump off a roof and fall down and then get back up. Yeah, that is a bit stupid, but overall, Far Cry 5, yeah, I really like, and it's my favourite Far Cry game, and the villains are rememberable. So why is Faith higher than Jacob and John? First things first, I think I really like Faith's story a bit more than John and Jacob. Yeah, Jacob's all about the military, leaving the military and feeling very thingy, can't say that word on YouTube, you mean sewage side. He feels like sewage and sigh. He feels a lot of that. I'm trying to say the word properly, sorry. Because if you like, oh, what are you on about? That's what I'm trying to say. Because it is rooted in like Jacob's law. That's what he feels, and that's how the father basically manipulated him and make him do all of his bidding. And he did the same thing with Faith. She felt a bit of that. She got addicted to like the Coca-Cola. She's literally got the recipe on her arm. I think it's the left or right. I don't know which one. But John, I don't know much. I don't really know much about John. I just think he's a very narcissist character, and that's what John is. When I was playing the Far Cry, all the villains, 3 villains, I didn't really know much. I still don't know much about John because I don't really like John that much. He's just a very narcissist, if it makes sense. And Jacob, I do like, but I think I like Faith a bit more. I'm trying to rank them equally. Like, I always like Faith always a bit more, like the prison scene and her zombies, her little bliss power, what she has. You mean the drugs she has, bliss. I think it's like LSD mixed with a bunch of other stuff. I don't know what it is. I just know it's what I've heard, it could be a real drug in real life, but overall bliss is a really powerful thing and it gets really addicted, and that's what I mean. I really like Faith a bit more because it feels a bit more realistic. Yeah, again, I do love the whole realistic thing, and this is what made me go, wow, Faith is really cool. And also, she kind of looks like Sissy from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, Sissy looks like Faith from the Far Cry 5, because literally Sissy is literally kind of based on Faith. Just go look at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Sissy, you go, oh yeah, I know what you mean. And she can get a white dress in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, kind of look like Faith. I just like Faith's design and her whole little trippy world she goes in, and I enjoy Faith a bit more. Yeah, they're all good characters. I'm not saying Jacob or John is a bad character. I just enjoy Faith a bit more. So yeah, she's going in good. And Jacob, John. I nearly put John in trash. I just didn't like John. Just don't really like him. But overall, I'm being fair. I'm literally being fair to John. So yeah, he's going good. So Jacob's going good. So I'm chucking the Far Cry 6 and New Dawn villains all together because Far Cry 6 villain could have been good. Yeah, again, it's not really in your face. It's just there. If it makes sense, it should have been a bit more with the Far Cry 6. And they had a great actor to play the Far Cry 6 villain. Instead, they wasted it. I don't really get how they can waste a great actor. So, the Far Cry villain, I am counting Joseph Seed's son. I don't really know his name, don't really care. The twins, the twins that started off really cool, and after that they started getting even more annoying. Trust me, go play the game, you go, wow, these twins are annoying. Like when you go to the barn scene, it's like, just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Joseph Seed's son, he's just so annoying. He's so like gauche. It's so goddamn bland. Like, he turns into a big, like, mutant Yeti boss near the end. Oh, cool. We have to defeat Joseph Seed's son. I mean, you can make annoying characters, but wow, this guy is so goddamn annoying. I don't know who's more annoying, the twins or him. Like, he's just so boring. He gets so jealous when his dad comes back. It's like, your dad's back. Yeah, Joseph is a bad dad. You can probably say he's a deadbeat dad. But the thing is, it's just like, why are you still jealous of your dad? Your dad created Eden's Gate. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay. I do like Far Cry New Dawn. I'm not hating it. I think the main thing is, what I like about New Dawn, you learn more about the father, the judge, the deputy from the beginning one. I really like that. I just don't really like the silent protagonist, and the villains suck. The villains completely suck. It's like Joseph's literally been put on the back seat. Like, hey, you got us on the back seat, buddy. The game's not really about you. It's more about the twins and your son. And when you finally find the father, he's like really skinny. He's not himself no more. I don't hate it, but I really like the father. I do really like that father. I mean, he's completely different. He blames himself a lot. And at the end of the game, he goes, release me. I don't want to spoil it, but go play Far Cry New Dawn. It's a great game. I'm chucking the last couple of villains in the category. The Far Cry Blood Dragon dude, the Far Cry Primal villains, and the Far Cry Instant villain. I can't remember the Instant villain name. I searched up once and I was like, I gotta be bothered to search up again because it's so forgettable. This is why it's in trash. It's literally Dr. Krieger. So trash, so forgettable. The Primal people, why there's two? There should be one. There should be that big fat geezer, but instead it's two. It's like, okay. And there's not much time spent on the Primal people. So Blood Dragon villain, he's cool but very mid. He's not really memorable. It reminds me of Action Man, the Action Man villain. So yeah, how would you rank the Far Cry villains? And please like and subscribe. Sayonara for now. Have a great day.
You can't kill the boogeyman.
Michael, go home! Go home!